Adam Paxson with Philadelphia Jewish retired social worker Lenore Freedman, who has been gaining a lot of fans. Yeah, it's a big surprise to you. You've never done anything like this.
You're not kidding.
And there's now a Facebook page for you, fans of Lenore Freedman, and some of your new fans have questions for you. And this one comes from Bob Proudfit in Florida. He writes, I'm very curious to know if Lenore ever was a Democrat, given that the overwhelming majority of Jews were Democrats. If you were, what was the breaking point that made you become an outspoken conservative Republican? So
I was a Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
The Democratic Party was a lot different a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I voted for Kennedy. I thought he was great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. I voted.
Johnson or Goldwater?
Johnson.
Oh, you voted for Eisenhower back in '56.
I didn't like Goldwater too much. I voted for way back then. Yes.
Yeah, Eisenhower. Okay, he ran against Stevenson and 68.
I love Stevenson, by the way. It's a shame he didn't win.
Well, they were good. But you voted for Eisenhower, and the country did pretty well under Eisenhower.
Well, didn't he run before?
No.
Be racist.
No, I'm not erasing it.
I sound like a fool.
No, you don't sound like a fool. It was a long time ago.
I don't remember.
Okay.
When you live this long, I'm
But
sorry.
anyway, let's get back to the question. So, what made you become a Republican instead of a Democrat? If you were voting for...
It wasn't too long ago. I was an independent after. I liked Clinton. I did vote for Clinton. I will tell you
Both
that.
times?
Yes,
Okay.
I liked them. I didn't get into the personal stuff. That is life. I mean, I liked them. Then I went independent. I was independent when I voted for Clinton. This time...
But what made you change between 2000? Did you like George W. Bush?
Oh, I loved Bush. I loved George W. Bush.
And was there a breaking point where you said, I can't vote for Gore, I want Bush?
I couldn't vote for Gore. I didn't like Gore.
What is it that you didn't like about him?
I just didn't. I don't know. I just voted because it was Bush. I voted for Bush.
You voted for the more charismatic person, it seems, a lot of times.
I think he's not. Look, I looked at him. I knew he was a good guy. I looked at his eyes. I liked his family life. I didn't care that he drank in college. They all did. Everybody's got a story.
But Romney didn't. He's Mormon.
Well, yes. Well, I respect that.
Who knows if Obama did? He's a Muslim.
But I didn't hold that against George Bush. I thought he was a wonderful president.
But again, back to the question: what was the breaking point when you said I have to become a Republican now? Even though you live in Philadelphia, where you can't really have an effect as a Republican in the primaries.
I couldn't vote in the primary. I liked being an independent. I liked to feel I could vote for the best person. I always liked to be a power, have that kind of power inside of me. Not just vote for a party, but vote for a person. And that's why. Then I couldn't vote in the primary. Pennsylvania is one of those states. You can't. So I went Republican, even though I voted Republican.
Okay. Well, thank you for answering the question, Lenore Freedman.
You're welcome.